Dixon here, founder of the Northern Lass Lounge. I have to keep saying that because we get about 50 new followers a week, sometimes more. So hello, new followers. I'm going to lash this about everywhere to some people who will come and join us because I didn't like talking myself. What a week. What a crazy week it is. So today, look at what this is called. This is, oh, don't send it to yourself, Kylie. That's ridiculous. Today, I'm talking about Instagram stories. God, Instagram stories. I bet you haven't heard stuff about Instagram stories for yonks. I am. I'm going to give you some unbelievable facts and figures and why I think stories are the best feature for businesses. And you should be using them consistently and being daft. Hello! Hello, Sarah Ball from Delightfully Denim, who is now my agent, who just finds us people to meet, and I can't meet them. We went all the way. Sarah Ball, she's amazing. She's an honorary member of my team. She's also my agent for books and all my other authory friends, because she's just mint. She's one of our best supporters, aren't you, mate? So hello Carol, hello that thunder. Okay, lasses, if you're watching, I know some of you are not lasses, but Northern Lass Lounge, I'm going to call these lasses. I've just done a live in the lounge, which has bland people's heads. I do live coaching in the lounge just before I come in here every week, right? I don't give you all the juiciest of nuggets because that's where our community is. This is what's going to be the next level lounge, which is our membership area, which is opening on the 25th of March, right? I've just done an amazing live about stories. I'm going to give you some of it, the information here. But if you want to find out how I've easily shown people how to remember to do them and how to create content like that every day, go in the lounge. Hello, can you hear us? Yes, it's just you, Phelpsy. Phelpsy says she can't hear us. It's just you, Phelpsy. Go in the lounge. The link is in our bio. Please answer the questions. Come on into the community and say how many it is. And then look for me live and I go through everything. Right? Practical. Easy peasy. How to get from A to B. Right, so stories then. Let me talk about Instagram stories and why I think they are the best feature for your business. I still do not use Reels, everyone. I don't use Reels. I don't have to. Right? Yes, I go live once a week. The reason I don't use Reels is I've got an addictive personality. If I get on there or TikTok, I'll never get off. Right? I'll never get off. Oh, shit, name is now Personalised Paradise. I see all these lasses and all these businesses trying to crack Reels. I've got to do Reels, right? Yes, Instagram works in a point system, right? So it's like every other social media platform. Instagram wants you to use videos more. So you're instantly going, I've got to do Reels, right? Reels is a huge audience. Didn't get us wrong, here it is. But think of the time and the effort and the energy you're sitting using thinking of Reels, right? It's freaking time consuming, man. It's time consuming as hell. We've all got small businesses, right? And I want to help you tap into easier features. This is why I think stories are amazing for businesses, right? I've got some facts and figures for you here, which will blow your mind. And like, I think where your ideal client is, it's at the top and bottom of it is, right? You choose a feature that you want to smash your business on. If you went and done it consistently with amazing content, over a period of time, you'll smash it. It's a fact. End of, right? So if you think Reels is the way to go and do that on Reels. If you think it's TikTok, go and do that. As long as you research it, you know what you're doing, you're consistently doing it, you're planning it, right? You're doing all your content, branding, everything. Doesn't matter what feature you choose. If you do all that, you will get there, right? And you understand your ideal client, okay? However, Reels takes ages. It does. Which is why I can't do them. I can't do them because I haven't got time to sit and fart about consistently, right? And like, as you know, I'm quite animated and I try and think of all these things. The easiest way I do it is on stories. Now, if you're thinking, but no, I think I should still be doing reels, listen to some of these statistics, right? 70% of Instagram users watch stories daily. 70%. Now, listen to this, okay? When I was in the pandemic and all the awfulness was going on in the world, and it is now as well, right? I very rarely talk about it on social media. When the pandemic hit and I went in panic mode and I had like such an awful time, as we all did, right? I've literally just started my business. I used stories to create positivity, to have a laugh, and to connect with my audience. And I can guarantee you that was a way that I trebled my audience with full of invested followers. I got feedback from them saying, I come and watch your stories because you've kept everything positive. Now, the way that you can't do that with other video, you can with a live video, right, obviously, but the way that it works so magically with stories is because it's quick. People want quickness. They want instant connection. You'd go and you can do 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds without having to put all these hashtags in, right? People will naturally go to your story if they're following you or you're up there consistently in the feed, right? Because people are lazy and they want to go and watch stories rather than go on your grid, okay? So, 70% of Instagram users watch stories daily. There are over 500 million active daily Instagram story users. That is a huge audience. Hello, Veronica. Hello, TV Hairdressing. Hello, Mint Biz. Between 15 and 25% of people will click your links when viewing a story. If you're not using the link button, right, in your stories, you're missing a huge part. Whenever I drop a link into my stories, I get people coming to my website, to my groups, to my products, everything, right? I've just gone through in the lounge in my weekly coaching. I've just went through a good chunk of features and how to use them, right? And some people are like, whoa, I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't know you could do. Go in the lounge, get in the community, because this is the type of juice you get every week. All right. What else have I got in there? So these are the PDFs that I drop in as well. There's one. Oh no, that's someone's house. And there's one there, right? So these are all the features and stuff. I'm going through this, thank you for the love hearts. I'm going through some of the statistics which blew me head this morning, right? Forget about thinking you've got to do reels. You did it, right? If you want to do reels, you've got to do it consistently. It's like, it's crackers. With a small business owner, it's crackers. You are fab at stories. Thanks, Sarah. And Sarah, do I bleat on about my business all the time? No. Okay. 1/3 of the most viewed stories are ones posted by businesses. Unreal. 1/4 of Gen Z and millennials, so Gen Z is our Jake's age, he's 13, so it's like, oh shit, I'm working out years. 1997 to 2012-ish, they were born. And then you've got millennials, which is like us, we're just snuck in there as millennials. Use stories to find products and services to purchase. Services, hardly at all. Cats in your mush or stars in your stories. Well, this is it. And then when you drop a sales post in there with a link on, I get orders. I do, because people are like invested in what I'm doing, and I know that they're interested in my products and services because I've connected with them. Jim cracking chickens. Listen to this. In a survey from January 2022, 1 in 3 daily Instagrammers said they had become more interested in a product they had seen on stories. Now, you know how I bang on about, and I kind of stopped doing it for a while because it scared people. It put them off, and they were like, no, that can't be true. It is true. And I'll still hold my hand up and tell you it's true. On Instagram, you need to try and sell one thing at a time. One thing at a time, right? One type of product or service at a time. the more you can do that, and I know that some businesses cannot do that, but the more you can do that, the more impact you'll have. The more you can connect it, right, in there, the more you can connect it with your audience with one thing, the better, right? So what we do in the lounge is social media support, right? But we then hone that into getting the community, right? So this is what we're doing. We are promoting our community on here. So it's in the link, it's in the bio. Come on into the community where you'll get training and support, right? It's one thing. Me books, it's one thing, right? If you start flogging all these different things, you're just confusing your audience, right? So when it says on here, in a survey from January 2022, 1 in 3 daily Instagrammers said they had become more interested in a product they had seen on stories, you can guarantee that it'll be one thing that this person is selling all the time. Sarah says from Kids Lingo French Time West, say again, Kylie, you can put a link to where I'm your stories. Yes, you can. So you used to have 10,000 followers to get the swipe up, right? And you don't have to now. There's a sticker in there. Okay, go and watch me live in the lounge, Sarah. I've just went through it all. Believe it or not, and I've heard some crap stats bandied about, that's me, 70% of Instagram stories are watched with the sound on. You'll hear all these influencers and all these experts saying there's no point in putting music on because people don't listen to them with the sound on. 70% of them actually do. Alright, so if you've get the music on there. And when I read that yesterday, because I had a feeling that people were listening to them with the music, with the sound on, when I read it up and I was like, see, they are! I'm going to start bringing my music back in. Alright? Get your music up and running, lasses. Okay? So there's some great nuggets I have just dropped into the lounge. Come and join the Northern Lass Lounge community, where I do this weekly live coaching every week. Right? I try and come on here and do something similar. Okay? It used to be that you had loads of followers. Like, no, anyone can do it now, mate. Oh, Nick says, just popping on super quick to say, just seeing you live in Facebook and thanks for the tips. Have done a story with a link. Woohoo! Sarah says, I ain't normal because I never have sound on. I turn it on to listen to your mush. And now some people didn't put the sound on, mate. Right, I'm off skis next week, everyone. I know most of you are in the lounge, but I know some of you prefer to come over here first. Next week, 14th, I am announcing the pricing for the membership area, the Next Level Lounge, where you're getting the whole suite of training, where you can go and use it whenever you want. You're getting all of our podcasts, you get our lounge and learn sessions, you get it all on video. You literally have a one-stop shop for everything lounge suite. You get all of Amy's confidence crack, which you don't know about on here. If you're not in our community, you won't actually see the confidence coaching sessions that Amy Martin does. You're going to get an agony aunt, our Loza Mac. You're going to get Phelpsy, who's doing that positive, what's it called, positivity corner? Phelpsy, I can't remember, but Phelpsy's amazing at giving you positive support, advice, coaching. She talks about imposter syndrome, everything. You're going to get all of our training for life. And as a nice little juicy incentive for you joining on the 25th of March, we're giving you the Facebook page training straight away for life. Oh yes. And I'm going to be running at the end of April one of the most impactful and sought after and excitable challenges I've ever ran on here. Have a guess what it is, because we're doing it again. And the feedback and the impact we got was just brilliant. So that's going to be in there as well. You need to be in the lounge. Right. See everyone. Draw.